Welcome to the Mischief. I'm seeing a black screen. There it goes. Okay. That took a second for my system to actually detect that I have currently running Modded Mischief 2. So, more building today is what I'm kind of thinking. It's Friday. It's been kind of a long week, and I'm looking forward to just kind of chillaxing with a little bit of some building on the Modded Mischief 2 server. And I've got my chest here that I was using previously to just kind of store my stuff in. Let's turn the volume back up. There we go. Master volume 50. There we go. And thanks for the host, Glarvel. And welcome to the Mischief as always. So, let's see, we've got Turpo. Hello. Welcome. And Rowan Falar. Hey yourself. All right, so this is looking pretty good. I realized this one here was going to be the one for the Embers setup. This one here's the Astral Sorcery one. And I'm kind of thinking I wanted to have a little bit of a stagger between each one. And I wanted to have 4 leaves coming off currently. I mean, this one here is more than adequate enough off that one side. But I'm thinking this one needs to come down a little bit. And I need to have them like a little bit staggered, I think. Like slightly off from the previous one. I don't want them all to be the same level. I might have this one down actually the lowest, like slightly lower than the other one there, and then the last one be maybe around like here. I don't know. I'm back and I got HQM fixed somehow. Took a whole day to find it out. Yeah, there's a lot of things that go wrong that in modded Minecraft that can take up an entire day quite easily. Quite easily. Alright. Now, let's see. I'm going to check on Discord here. Looks like Al and Glarvel are currently in there. Oh, and you're asking what I was streaming tonight. I'm just looking at Patreon now, on the Patreon chat now. Yep, I'm not doing full craft tonight. I am currently doing Modded Mischief 2 building, just so I can kind of relax. Because if I jump into full craft, I'm probably going to have to fight for my life, and building is a little bit simpler for me right now. But yeah, I'm actually going to jump into the patron chat. Hopefully not intrude on you guys. Good evening, guys. Know that Al's in there somewhere. Actually, let me check. I think I might have muted myself. I did.
No, not intruding.
Hello, guys. Nah, I just unmuted and unsilenced myself, so I can hear you guys and you can hear me now.
Ray! I was
How's it
wondering
going?
why it was so quiet after you joined.
Yeah, I'm just that quiet of a person, I guess. Sometimes.
Sometimes. We'll let the sometimes part go.
So how you guys doing tonight?
Doing all right. Just trying to get some stuff set up for you for when you log back into full craft.
Probably won't be till next week, considering that this is the last stream of the week as it is. So
Yeah. That's no worries. It should be a fun surprise for you.
Let's see.
It's going to be fun for somebody. That's all we're going to say.
I won't argue with that. No,
Right.
No arguments there.
You may not like it, but we're going to have a great time.
Strange. I kind of expected that. All right. That seems to work. Maybe that's the problem with the... No, this one seems to not have any issues.
This little baby slime's trying to push me off the edge into a hole. It's just like, I will kill you.
Do you have a slime island near you or something?
No, I've got slime on my tool, so it just drops them every once in a while.
Oh, gotcha.
So I'm up in the top of the nether, putting in I'm going to see if I can put down a skeleton spawner and just spawn wither skeletons, you know?
Yeah.
So I just went way up top near where I put my the thing I used to kill with the wither boss.
Gotcha.
And he's just sitting here trying to push me back into the hole. Like, dude, I can fly. I'm kind of lava proof, so just stop.
I don't think that's
Enough's enough already.
If I had a name tag, I'd make tenacity and just cling in with it. Just there you go, buddy. Live forever.
Nice name. Nice name. Actually, that one is right up against it. There is no pathway at all. It's just there. I think I need to reduce this.
I like how the twig's coming along.
The twig.
Well, you don't have branches, you have leaves coming off of it, so it's not really a tree, is it?
Not yet, really. It's more or less going to be like a really big tree sprout. Kind of an exaggerated tree sprout, but I am noticing that the trunk here is not really getting. Yeah, it's not really branching off. I'll have to figure that out.
Branching up.
Yeah. I've got something very similar in Fullcraft. I started my treehouse. I've got the supports grown for it. Basically, what I did was I grew a tree inside of a tree inside of a tree, and I'm using those for the support beams. I just need to figure out how to connect them with the levels and the rooms now.
Nice.
Yeah.
All those seem okay. So, let's see.
It is kind of diamond shaped.
What is?
I just now noticed that. Your trunk.
Kind of. It's more like a diagonal rectangle.
That's what it is.
Treeception. Alright, let's see. So if I do this one. Wait, let me in. Let me in. There we go. Alright, so actually that's not a bad height for a ceiling. So if I do that, let's bring it down one more. And then is that going to be a good height for this ceiling? That's 3. So it's going to be 4. That's awkward. I didn't measure that out very well. Oh well. It's a tree. It doesn't have to be perfect. So let's just do this.
Yeah, there's very little in nature that is absolutely perfect.
Except you, Glarval. Except you.
And my
But I'm
wife.
not part of nature. I'm part of me.
We're all nature. All nature's creations.
Speak for yourself.
Going all Bob Ross on you guys. Alright, and then... So, gonna need... Where is it? Elevator. Do I have... Let's set that to the center as well. Ah, much better. Elevator. Let's see here. Astral Sorcery is gonna be white. Embers needs to be orange. Actually, that brown one looks pretty orange to me. Yeah, we're going with brown then.
Yeah, the elevator colors are just a little bit off from what you'd expect.
Yeah. Actually, let me... Whoop. Drop down. And there. Perfect. And then I don't know what I'm having over here. I know that Astral Sorcery is going to need more than just that one place, but...
Yeah, you'll need 2 or 3.
Where to create phone for now since my mother is using the PC. Ah, what's she doing using your computer? Vacation stuff. Vacation. Gotcha. Ooh, vacation. That sounds good.
We have to go.
What'd you say?
I was responding and just reflexively hit my push to talk. Sorry.
Oh.
I was answering somebody else.
No worries.
Always fun when you do those.
Little oopsies.
Yep. It could have been worse.
True. Alright, let's see. Where do we want... That's right in the center. Let's see. Oh, right. Roots. Where is... Rest of the stuff, rest of the stuff. Where's the nearest roots? Oh, there's a pillar over here. I don't know if that's from roots or not, though. No, that's just a bunch of cobblestone. And that is a broken down old ruin. Ah, oh, Pam's harvest crap.
Is it past midnight?
What, you mean like in Minecraft time?
Yeah, because if it's not, then you could just kind of wait and then... Oh, no, I see the sun rising. Never mind.
Yeah.
Stream's a little bit behind because I don't play with the latency.
Well, I'm also not playing with FTL because it's still experimental, and rather than have issues for people watching at the current time, I'm just going to go with the standard. Yeah, I don't see any of those structures too close by. There might be, I swear there was something nearby. It's probably off on the other side of this forest, but yeah. So I think a roots area needs to be in the bottom is what people had mentioned before, but I don't know. I think I need something. I mean, there is Botania. I could have that in the central top. Maybe. I don't know. It's so iffy. All right. Well, either way, I need to have something coming out here so I can tell where it's at. Okay. That's better. And where's I need a wand. No, I'm not going to do it until I actually make it in game for that formation wand. So let's see. This one I was thinking of having either really high or really low. So therefore, I think high is going to be it. Put some here. There. And what is it? 1, 2, 3. No, it doesn't want to let me do it until I put something on top. All right, fine. There. There we go. Actually, yes, that's why I did that, because it actually blocks up the area. Let's do here. There. Yeah, a little bit of light coming through. That'll work. Okay. How many up from that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, there. Oh, yay for builder's wands. They make things so much quicker and easier. Wait. So what is it that you guys are up to currently on Fullcraft?
Trying to get the thing set up for you to log back in and find. And I'm also, I've started working on my treehouse that I'm going to do. I'm going to do a combination treehouse and underwater base.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, it's what the kids wanted me to do. It's actually a collection of what all of the family wanted me to do. 2 of them wanted me to do a treehouse. 2 of them wanted me to do an underwater base. So I found a perfect spot, and I'm combining the 2.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Oh, and I finally got an end goal. I'm going to get a draconic reactor up and going on the server.
You finally got a what?
End goal. I'm going to make the draconium reactor and have that be powering my base.
Every time you say the word, I hear in the background something loudly being stapled.
It's not being stapled. It's one of those push-to-roll games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Question. In Astral Sorcery, there are the Star Wave clouds. Do I need to place the luminous altar inside the cloud, or can it be above the cloud? If you create a platform where the cloud is above it, the cloud will move up to that location. Basically, the cloud will hover on the highest point of that. Let's see. I've got a resonating wand. That's not going to help. Where'd I put it? I think it's in my backpack. Let me grab this, and I will grab Skywave Resonator. Because when I originally was looking at this, down below is where the blue cloud was. As there's no one on here. Time set night. When I hold the Skywave Resonator, you'll notice that the cloud has moved up with it. Actually, let's set the time to something a little bit later. There we go. And you can see that the cloud is currently up here with this. It's not the best of them. It is a cloud, and it is no longer down here. Though there is like a couple, I don't know if you can even see it, there might be like the tiniest tinge of a little blue cloud remnant and a couple on the edges. But that's just stuff that is open to the sky. So basically, it's going to hit the first surface that's open to the sky. So if you move it up, it'll go up with it. Understood. Oh, you probably said understood about like 5 words into what I was saying, actually. You can put it up to Y140 for max starlight. If you're typing about that purple-blue cloud at night, that is where the best starlight is at. No need, but the cloud is inside our house. Inside is wrong. Yes, it is. It should be exposed to the sky for you to actually see this blue cloud while you're holding a Skywave Resonator. That is, if that is currently the case, I would report it and show a screenshot to Hellfire, because it's supposed to be open to the sky. Hey, Everlasting Hope, or Alex, welcome. Good to see you. So let's see how to do this. Let's do another. Oh, thanks for the follow, Alex. Appreciate it. Do a bit of this. A little bit of this. A little bit of that. All right. And then I need to have it expand out. This here. Can stop following it up. About there. This is Modded Mischief 2. Is the mod pack that I'm currently playing on. Oh, I should change the title. It currently says with minigames. My apologies. Hold on. Let me adjust that. Manage channel. I've modded Mischief 2. Mod pack. Building.
Isn't it Y140 where it caps out, or is it only 120?
No, you want it above 140 for the most starlight.
Well, I thought 140 was the cap. It doesn't get any better after that.
Correct. Yeah. So Y40 is what you want, or better. Mine currently is at, I think, 141. Yep. I guess it's therefore low-hanging fruit. Ha ha ha. No, just me. Okay. Create a platform or something to get its full potential.
I'm busy paying attention to chat, so.
I was waiting to find you live while I am not sleeping just to follow. You can follow, you can follow people's channels while they're not active if you want. And it actually will post in there and stay there for, I think, like 24 hours. Excuse me, pardon me. All right, so highest height I need is going to be 4 blocks. So let's see here, what to do for the highest platform. That's just going to be kind of like a bit of this coming out at weird angles. This way.
Your tree's backwards. It gets bigger at the top.
Oh, it'll get worse.
I wasn't going to say that, but
I am. It's going to have some specifics going on about it. Let's do. Yeah, there we go. And I think 2, this, then 2. It's going to be a bit challenging to turn this into something more along the lines of what I'm thinking here. Let's do that. Take out this inside bit. Yeah, gonna need to do a little bit of...
Are you trying to make your tree look like it got hit with a hammer?
It's going to take a little bit of
Flatten it on the
adjustment. It's not just going to be flat, but it does need a flattened area, so...
Ah,
All right, so don't want it to expand over this platform too much. Go out one more. And there we go. That should do. Maybe. This one side's just... It looks a bit funky, but I'm going to have to adjust. It is going to kind of be a little bit of a reversal. Where it's
well, it
going
could be
to...
one of those trees that has a huge canopy.
Kind of.
A very slender trunk and a large canopy.
Doo-doo-doo. Oops. I tapped the spacebar one too many times there.
Whee!
And I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but that's the train going by. Got the window cracked still. It's been nice weather lately. That and a little bit here.
Poor Robin's having to face his nightmares.
Having to face his nightmares?
Yes.
Oh, the shit. Oh, wait. Wow. Might be able to fill the top tier altar then. Nice. I know, but still, it is better to wait till you're actually streamed. I will see. It's pure luck that this cloud is directly next to the house. Yeah, it was pure luck for us too. What was the to-do? You got very lucky indeed, Turbo. Something to do on MM2. No sharing? When do I? Roof it or it didn't happen. Snicker. Never. It wasn't Lilu snoring? No, Lilu's down with Kashka right now. Not that I've heard. And she just got
we
back.
We don't get to get Lilu serenades tonight?
Nope. She just got back from another business trip.
Ah.
She's been on a lot of those lately. So, or I should say recently. And then I can put a couple here. Put one down here. Wrong side. No, that is the right side. Yeah, that works. And then have a little bit here. Whoops. And a little bit here. There we go. And then to kind of round this side out a little bit. Whoa. Up. That actually works pretty good. I like that. All right. And then
it is looking better.
Yeah, just trying to round it out a little bit.
Don't forget to make it a little deformed too, because
no, it's the perfect tree. Thanks for the
Here's
follow,
the template.
Star
Grow.
Wars. Star Wars 4563. Wait, what's that? Template?
Yeah, didn't you hand the seed the template so that it could grow properly?
No, it's too perfect to copy. Maybe up one more. And then to do some over here too. Can I get over here? Yes, I can. And then actually that one now makes sense. Okay, well, might as well just do those. Lilu's traveling down? No. Really, so I had thought at first it was the wandering Kashka, but I was mistaken. Changes are too sharp. What? What?
To be a tree. He doesn't like how it suddenly becomes more fleshed out.
Too bad.
Too man-made.
That's because it is man-made. All right, there. And it's looking a little bit better. And then from this, break these. Because I don't want them facing up. I want them facing in. There we go. So they at least cover the trunk itself. Okay, I know it looks a bit weird at the moment, but I'm going to be leafing it. So
Yeah, at least it isn't bushed.
I could Pam's harvest crap it.
I don't know why Pam would harvest that, though. It's just a tree.
You know, she actually recently updated her mod with a bunch of fixes and stuff, but she still has not inserted the fixes to the cascading world gen. Hello, Sauce Them
That
Up.
stinks.
How you doing, Sauce Them Up? We've got here layer of these, potentially. Yeah, what I need is just a line of this. And then I can dig it back down afterwards. So, no, I don't want to build out over that. That's the one thing I don't want to build out over. Okay. That's right, it's got to go out this way. Kind of. Thanks for the follow, Sauce Them Up. Welcome to the Mischief. Alright, so that's the direction, but I think I need to have it going at an upward angle as well, just to make things much more difficult on myself. Okay.
Valen's challenges.
Yeah. Is it? There we go. Whoops. And then probably want to work out from there a bit. Yeah, I can flesh that out more later on. In the meantime, let's work on making this much more bulky. Because if I'm going to be adding a bunch of leaves to this, I need to have a lot of wood for it to actually come off of. Bit of that. feel like I'm working with really big chisel and bits.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking when you made those leaves instead of branches. I thought you were going to actually do branches.
I am going to do a little bit of those up here. And if I don't like it, then I'll just destroy it. But come on, click, click. Oh, I should have gotten myself infused before doing this so that I could reach further. Oh no, that doesn't work. That would have been for... Oh no, that's for placing and breaking items, not for attacking. There's that. That works good. Now to bring this back down. There we go. And then I'm going to need to bring this out, curling around a little bit. And then this one going up a bit. Whoops. Okay. There's the start of a branch. Now it's getting interesting. How does it HQM react to changes after it already has some data? Not too well. Some things will break it. Others it just ignores. Very rigid. Welcome to the PC, Robin. Okay, then there's that. I actually need a little bit more off of this one. And then to bulk that out a little bit more along the base here. There.
Did the tree sprite sneeze when it was making that part of the tree?
Something like that. Something like that.
It just looks like it suddenly blew out of the corner. It's really cool looking. I like the effect.
Okay. And then are those traversable? Yes. Well, there we go. Yes. Are these traversable? Oops. Looks like we're missing a bit. There we go. And almost. There, that one is. That one is. I wanted to make it so that if I wanted to, I could, or others could, actually go up into the branches.
I appreciate you thinking of me, even though I can't fly in that server yet.
All right.
I can jump almost as good as Superman, though. Spider pet for the win.
Yeah, and you can run really fast too, I'm sure. I'll leave that.
Yes, especially with the cheetah.
There we go. That's better. Okay. That's one. Need to have one coming off this side now. Okay, and Embers doesn't need sky, which is good. I don't think Botania doesn't need sky anymore either, does it? You can do everything underground.
No. Yep. Just need dirt. Don't even need grass anymore.
Oh, well, forget that then. If I need dirt, no.
Flowers don't grow very well on stone. At least most of them.
That's just pushing it. You know, can't manage that. Okay, and then that. Let's bring this down a bit, actually. There we go. And then to flesh this one out as well. Well, I can announce that nothing has crashed and my quest data is not lost. Yay! You sure they aren't floating? What's not floating? What you talking about? That and yeah, there we go. I like that better. Okay. Then I think I can have one more coming off down here. It's actually descending. And I can have a little bit branching off that too. There we go. Not too many there. There we go. That's feasible. That one's sticking
You still need the dirt for the floating feathers, though, Robin.
The Botania flowers.
Yes,
you can make
Botania flowers.
You can make
but
floating
you still
ones.
need dirt to make them float.
Hi, Sable. How you doing?
Then they carry their own.
All right. So that's a start there. And of course, I can bulk out this bit down here a bit. In fact, I need to because that's not traversable. There we go. Whoops. Oh boy. Then a little bit here. There we go. That's a start for now. I'll have to probably work a little bit more on that part, I think. Adding the finishing touches to bulking it up and so on. In the meantime, I can still add a bit to this. Oops, daggone it. There we go. A little bit more on this side, I think. There we go. And actually what I should do, turn the volume for the music back on. So that usually plays when you're in creative. That can be quite soothing.
It can be.
Usually I don't have it on, but
Yeah.
I can hear it's just starting up now. There we go. True, but it's not placed on ground beneath them, so 1 by 1 by 1 and not 1 by 1 by 2.
Yeah, because if you have the floating flower, you have to have it's just the one block. If you don't, then you have to have the dirt and the flower, so it's 1 by 1 by 2.
Right.
Although the way Minecraft does the coordinates, it's 1 by 2 by 1. Sorry, Robin, just had to pick on you.
Okay, that's 2 small arcs. I might actually expand them out further, but I think that's a good spot right there. A little bit of a spike.
It is still a 2 somewhere.
Yep.
Okay.
But when using graph grids, it matters which number goes where.
It does. It really does. Minecraft. The one thing to basically put X, Z, Y.
No
Yep.
kidding. Oh, that just burns me so much whenever I'm having to do some kind of fix on the server or something. And it's XYZ in one program, or reported on one thing, and then I'm typing in XZY and something else. Oh.
No.
Yep. It's been a big stickler for me too. I don't like giving out coordinates because I'm like, wait, no, that's Y, not Z.
Yeah, I've also teleported who knows how many times in single player world and servers into the ground or the air by hundreds of blocks I'm meaning to.
Alright. There's that.
I guess they had their graph paper mounted on the wall when they came up with this system.
Something like that.
Yeah.
You know, if you put like 1,000,000 after the command there, it'll stay clear for longer.
Yeah, but this is a server that people might actually need it to rain on, or else I would have done that by now.
But aren't you the
What
only
do we
one
need
on?
it to rain on?
Yes, but the thing is, it will keep going until that timer runs out, and if someone else comes on and they need the rain for anything, then I've shut it off.
It's only an hour or two, but I can't think of anything that we need rain for on that one.
It's alright. I don't mind.
That's why I was recommending it, but
Rain? I don't know.
it's your server.
I know.
Alright, let's put this. There we go, that's looking a little bit better. And then there. There we go. Yeah, she. Because Botania typically needs a lot of space in my experience. Kind of thinking I have some of it here. I know that Kashka has Botania going. So if I get around to Botania, I could easily do that here. But I'm thinking in the meantime, I could easily just kind of...
You can make Botania pretty compacted, though.
Yeah.
You can make Botania what? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Pretty compacted.
Yes.
It looks a little funny, but it's possible.
So, if there was a way that I could, like, throw globes of leaves, that would be fantastic. But with all
Why do
the...
I throw globes of leaves?
Well, so that I could, like, just go boom, poof, and have this, like, circle of leaves on this, centered around this block, and then do that again, and do it again, keep doing that around. Instead, I have building ones, which will allow me to place lines, which...
I understand.
Yeah.
So, having something automatically do it for you kind of ruins the whole you kind of do it yourself feature.
Well, remember like the cloud in a jar that was on that Infinity server we had?
Wasn't that Natura?
Yes. No, that was actually Chisels. That was Chisel. That was regular old Chisel. But I mean, something like that would be awesome because then it would have a random nature to it. But instead, having it be leaves. Maybe I could Rod of Exchange it or something. Is there anything that you know of that I could like toss out? And it would splat like a random bunch of blocks?
Not that I can think of.
Hi, Clever Fool. 64859. No, this is not Xbox. This is PC. And this is our Patreon server that I am currently playing on. And I am building. Let's see.
And you have a multi-tool.
I do have a multi-tool. What?
You could use the mana blaster and make a block and then shoot it with the blaster and have it randomly blow stuff off. But I can't think of anything that makes it grow that way. You'd have to take away from what you put down.
The only blaster I have in here are Psy blasters.
I thought we had the mana blaster in our pack. I'm sorry.
You might be thinking of Fullcraft.
No, Botanical.
Because there's a mana blaster.
That's what I said.
Oh, I thought you said nano. Sorry, I thought you said nano blaster. That's what I typed in first was nano, and I'm like, wait, is this like industrial mining laser
Nano
type
blaster.
thing?
You gotta listen.
Nano.
It helps. It helps to listen.
Yeah.
It also helps if I'm talking more clearly.
I think we want to blame Valen on this issue.
Only because it's not at you this time, Robin?
Exactly.
The only reason why you can pick on Robin that way is because we always talk and we always mix things up.
And I do technically have my own terms compared to everyone else on 90% of words.
90? That's being a little generous.
Fine, 99.9%. Happy?
Well, I won't argue that. I would have said more like 97.5 or so, but... That has got to be the weirdest tree I have ever seen.
Hey, I'm
It's
working
got
on
leaves that are as big as the branches.
You sure it's not bigger than the branches?
It covers a little bit less area in the leaf than it does in the branch, but it's just such an odd tree. It looks really good though. I like it, but it's odd every time I look at it.
That's because I am also odd.
Yes.
I won't argue that.
This is why you guys are here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Your brand of odd is fun to watch.
I got a copyright on it. No, I don't.
So I owe you a nickel now?
No. Just joking. Alright, let's see here.
If I come by your base and am seen messing with something, don't question why. Just putting it out
Always
there.
question why.
No. Instead, I'll be like, get away from my base, quit messing with my crap.
Hey, if it doesn't look too nice, I may mess with it. I'm just gonna put it out there.
If what?
If it doesn't look too nice, I'm going to mess with it most likely.
No,
blame me.
this is my build. You don't mess with other people's stuff. That falls in there with one breaking one of the rules on the server, and that's like, shoot, what was it? There was like three rules on the server. Griefing. There you go.
Play nice.
No. There's 3 written rules. There are a few other rules.
No griefing.
Yeah, and not building in Valen's area is one of the rules that's written.
You just don't mess with other people's builds, really.
Well, isn't that what I just said?
Yeah, I
like
just didn't
20
want it to
more
be
words?
specific to just me. All right, so that is kind of like working from the bottom up.
Britannia areas if you did a multi-tiered system.
What's that?
If you did a multi-tiered system for your Britannia area, I'm just kind of looking at the way that you're building out the branch. If you made one branch for mana generation, one branch for mana storage, one branch for enchanting and stuff.
That's kind of what I was
You know what I'm
thinking.
saying?
Could
Just kind
be
of have it be like a crown.
Only issue I see with that is the mana loss with the generation, unless it's a really efficient generation for mana.
You know that I don't really use a lot of mana on my stuff, though.
Hmm.
I mean, you see how much mana I've been using already, right?
Dang, Glarble.
What?
I'm reading the chat.
Yeah,
I
so
comment.
Robin is up to something dire. At least he's not barking up the wrong tree. Oh, the dead joke.
give it 20 minutes. Give it 20 minutes.
Hey now.
Well, I had to get the 20 in there somehow. Die roll of 20.
Yeah.
Just
Oops. There we go. Alright, so that's a start for building 2 blocks down. Then I should be able to build out by a block around all this stuff, and then build up from there. That, I think, will be the easiest way to do it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, don't question the circle at spawn. That's a work in progress.
Sounds good. I
so why is there a
approve.
circle at spawn?
It's a work in progress. My information is my information, not yours.
Alright. This here. Oog. Just rolling. Hi, Zafira. How you doing? Welcome. Leaf Valen alone. He's building his bonsai. It's too big for a bonsai. What? Bonsais could get really big.
You didn't see mine?
Maybe we're just not around long enough to see it. No, I said it. The whole leaf it alone.
No?
No, I already said barking up the wrong tree as well. Is that what you're talking
chat
about?
hasn't caught up with you yet.
It's too big for a bonsai. Can I get a cowabunga? Oh. Only if you're green with a shell. Not at the scale as hobbit leaves are. Oh, actually landed on that. Okay. Well, got the peaceful music. Whoop, too far.
Poor Rowan.
At least you're still sprucing things up. Oh. Careful about the hobbits. That's a hot topic to be dragging around. Holds nose at everyone. Dear God. Oh. I feel a bit nauseous.
Just wow.
Yes, I agree. That's quite a lot.
Sorry, I'm splitting so many leaves.
Nah, you basically just reused something. Just no.
Robin's like, just no. Just no. Okay. The problem is, if I actually leave a path here... Oh no, but then I could always put a few sporadic, just random logs in the leaves to help keep them from despawning. Really? Go away. There is so much rain on this server. It is freaking ridiculous. What the heck? Minecraft.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Terry's not very happy with our server, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I think once you start using it, it then just like amplifies from there on out. Or
Well,
something.
we were already Forgecraft. What else can you have?
Well, before it was just the number of dimensions would constitute a lot more, rain, because it would attempt to rain in other dimensions, but because other dimensions didn't rain, it would try and rain in any dimension as often, which would affect all dimensions. So it would increase the frequency with which it would rain. And the only dimension that it would tend to rain in is the overworld. So therefore, if you have like 7 dimensions, you get 7 times as much rain in one dimension.
Yeah. I feel
Hashtag,
if
sorry.
there was a mod that updated that I wanted to look at, but I forget exactly which mod it was.
Gesundheit. Gesundheit. Be
That's
sneezed.
my mother.
Be sneezed. Lauren, at least you are witchery tree. Witchery? Witch. Let's stick around to see where Valen branches off to next. Sigh. Sorry, Rowan. Hashtag not sorry. I'm tired of being baked alive. No, you're not. You're not. That's okay, though. Brain gets stuck in one direction only. I'm melting here. I'm sorry that I'm not curbing it faster. Not sorry for the root of your sorrow, but sorry I'm still adding to it. I'll live. Oh, is that true with the rain? Does that only affect loaded dimensions? I don't know. I don't know if it only affects loaded dimensions. I think it's just the sheer number of dimensions.
It does, but it gives the chance for the one that you're in to be a rain a much higher chance because there's multiple checks for rain.
What he said. Actually, it's okay. Now that one's a little too high. That one's a little too high. Cool. So if I put some random bits around these parts, they should help fill up.
Are you making water channels?
Water channels? No. Actually, what I want to do is have...
I'm just a little confused by your paths above the branches.
That's alright. So am I. It's a work in progress. Remember how I said I wanted to make it so you could traverse them?
Yep.
So, whoa, I apparently was jumping too quickly. I started flying. Alright, there we go. But I thought it would be pretty cool to have these lead out or somewhere or what. I don't know. I hadn't decided yet. But I wanted to be able to travel along the branches if possible. So no leaves disappear on occasion. Could be the source why it's raining so often on our server. It could be. So can you get a rain check on the rain checks? Yes, it actually does come back to haunt you too. You try shutting it off, and it comes after you. We have the Beneath, 4 dimensions, Abyssal Craft, Deep Dark, and a lot of dimensions of advanced rocketry. Yep. And there's no easy way of fixing it in the code, to my knowledge, that people have been able to find so far.
Wait, for the rain?
Yeah, well, short of, stopping it altogether in some way, but, having it so that it doesn't check rain in every dimension.
There is a method.
Well, nobody's programmed it into any of their mods that I'm aware of.
Well, the weather mod, which basically make the local weather. You may have a few tornadoes, typhoons, and everything else, but there is something.
Yeah, I'm not too fond of the weather mod for that. Well, actually, I am. I'm very fond of the weather mod for that, but that's not really much of a building one at that point.
Well, you could technically disable some of the fun things, like the typhoons and everything. But, yeah.
Did you miss my comment about the checks, Valen?
Nope, I said it.
You said it?
I did.
I don't recall hearing it.
I did say it. You were saying
like
the
checks,
rain...
it likes plastic?
Wait. No, that was Zavira's comment on the checks that I was talking about.
Yes, a rain check on the rain checks, and then immediately after that I told them that unfortunately Minecraft doesn't accept checks, they like plastic.
Nope, but you just said it, so I don't need to now.
I figured I'd help you out. It looks like you're having fun with leaves, so I'm trying to leave you alone enough.
Thank God, now you're saying it in chat. Dear God. Gonna have to give you a timeout. Oh boy. Let's see. All right. Raining every 5 minutes. Hey, Caden, or less. Hello, Caden Anthony. It feels sometimes every 5 minutes. Welcome to the Mischief. Thank you, Coolboys10, for the follow. And welcome to the Mischief. Got with a command block on spawn. Yeah, I don't want to just like shut it off. I could shut it off, but no. He doesn't want to do the weather clear command thing. Well, I've got it on just a hotkey right now, so I just T up enter and it's typed, so no worries. No worries there. Oops, put that back.
I seriously feel there's this one mod that I looked at and I'm being bothered by it now.
You're looking for it,
know.
aren't you?
Yes.
There we go. Here.
This is gonna bug me for a while. Probably like a half hour, but that's it. Maybe.
Put a bit here. If I can see the log, then I should be putting down, there we go, some leaves. Especially underneath. Okay. Wait.
That's a cool mod. I did not know. I did not get completely distracted yet.
We're not working hard enough, Alan.
Well, there will come a time where every player has a rainmaker from forestry. Well, you know, you can accept the rain, embrace the rain, be the rain. Why use that when you can make it rain with blood magic? Because I have commands that I can just type in.
Are you trying to make it rain, or are you trying to make it stop raining, Valen?
Yes.
Best answer there is. Or.
Alright, so I've got a furry green arm coming off of this thing so far.
Yeah,
It's a start. It's a start. Let's take a look at things from below, shall we?
It looks like a head.
Wait, what? A head.
What?
You're weird, Robin.
I'm sorry, but you already knew this.
Oh, you're just weird.
Before or after it got hit with a hammer?
I'm gonna have to fix this beetle-looking leaf. That's just really weird.
Why is there a liquid snow?
It actually kind of looks like a dog. Kind of like a poodle or maybe a Snoopy. Looking at it from the Astral Sorcery leaf.
Uh-oh. One of them kind of leaked off to the side. That's not going to go over well. I gotta put it here. Stop flowing. Okay, there we go.
I just remembered what it was, and I already knew about. Okay, I'm being stupid here. Okay, good to know. Because basically, the thing I was looking for to mention was headcrumb is actually for 111.
Oh, it actually is for 111? The mod you were thinking of and couldn't remember?
Yeah, and it was just headcrumbs.
Headcrumbs?
Yes, headcrumbs.
Affects the weather.
No. I wasn't saying weather-related stuff. I'm saying mod in general that I was looking for.
Okay, gotcha.
Sheesh, you have a one-track mind, Valen.
Yes.
You're only just now figuring that out, Robin?
Not just saying the obvious.
Oops. That was an oops. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Yay. Alright. If I can actually...
Your tree is bleeding glowy stuff.
That's the idea. Cool. But yeah, I like how this leaf here is much more random than this creepy looking one here. I'm gonna have to fix that creepy one. To be fair, dynamic surroundings makes rain and thunders much more enjoyable. Yes, this is true. I do like dynamic surroundings a lot, but I had a bad experience with it, and I've had to since remove it from anything that I record with. Sadly. Though I worked with the mod.
Drive?
What's that?
Did it eat a drive, or was it just a bad recording?
No, actually, I got a copyright strike for copyrighted sounds.
Oh,
really?
Wow.
Yeah, it was purely
That's
accidental.
bad.
He thought that he had a valid source for certain bird songs, but that was, but turns out it was not. And it was part of the old, modded Mischief, or Unstable Mischief was the mod pack that we had, that Kashka and I had made, and we had streamed 2 of, and they both got hit by copyright strikes on that, and it turns out that we can't verify if it's an actual proper copyright strike or not, so either way I just privated the videos so they...
Yeah, makes sense.
But I reported it, and the guy that is in charge of dynamic surroundings changed things up and was a lot more cautious about it in the future, but at the same time I really just don't want to repeat that error, and I'd rather play it safe.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Plus, I think it's just client-side, so people can always install it for themselves.
Oh, it is. No worries.
Alright, so...
I wonder if he ever fixed the whole you can't really play single player bug.
You can't place single player?
Play. Come on, words.
Oh.
Yeah, because for a while there was a issue where if you had dynamic surrounding installed, you could not log into a single player world.
Really? I'm sure he's fixed that since... At least I would hope so.
That, or it was just on my computer that happened.
That sounds much more likely, actually.
Knowing your computer, yeah, I would agree with Valen on that one.
It literally just stopped. Like, I was able to enter the server fine and dandy, but when I pressed to join a world, it just froze at loading. Never continued.
Well, there have been lots of errors like that in the past. Plus, was that 110?
I don't remember what was 110 and 111. Don't remember. You gotta remember, it's me. The guy who messes with mods a little too much.
Yeah. A dog, so you're saying its bark is rough? Oh gosh, not as rough as Robin's roofs. So, Rowan, are these puns punishing? Are you going to sue for punitive damages? Shakes head.
I think that's supposed to be pronounced punitive damages.
I know, that's why I did it. I repronounced it. Wow, that's hard. I also wanted to record some videos in the next time. I may give it a try. My YouTube channel is not that big. Well, everybody starts small, my friend. Everybody starts small. Got to start somewhere at least, right? We've actually had some of the best growth on the channel in the past week that we've ever had on the channel right now. So I'm pretty happy with that. I look forward to continuing to grow the channel. Hopefully other people do too. Just keep surrounding a bunch of these. Just place a log, surround it with leaves, move on.
Except for the fact of you can't really builder's wand leaves when you don't have a leaf in front of it.
Yeah, but you can do a circle of them. Bink. Like that.
Yeah.
And I realize I'm leaving squares right now, but I figure I can always, like I said before, touch up after I've got the main area down. Oops, I was in the way that time. Oh well.
Well, you are playing a game with blocks, so having squares everywhere does not really seem too strange.
But I've got somewhat octagonal tree logs.
I have a impossible object floating by in my basement Schoolcraft.
Fair enough.
I don't really.
Yeah, because you wouldn't
Mine
pick up the
anymore.
block of glowstone that Al left you.
Oh, it was Al? I was questioning how that
Yep.
thing got there.
Too old to be
Yeah, I
playing
never
this.
found out.
Hey, Ruthlessy Gamer X, how you doing? Why is that? I'm 47 and I play this. What's the age limit, Ruthless Gamer? No fair road, you've got me beat. To be fair, you bit by bits videos are really helpful. Well, thank you, Turbo. Yeah, well, when you're this good. Ooh. Very true, Ron. If only I could last that long. Unfortunately, puns and dad jokes shorten your lifespan. Glarfel, don't do that. You're gonna die by tomorrow at this rate. I did something similar to forestry.
No, I've been dead for like 20 years.
Ouch.
Well, I tell everybody that my humor is more dry than the Sahara Desert. It's been outlawed in 36 states so far.
So rude. The dad jokes.
Only to myself.
And by the way, for those that are curious, dad jokes are ageless, as are video games. Now there may be some entry-level ages that might be more applicable, but there's no upper end age limit.
Well, some games you kind of question if there should be one, though.
Heck, I watched a lady that she was playing Minecraft. You remember the is it the Minecraft challenge games, the vanilla Minecraft challenge that Kashka and I were playing? There was a lady in there. I think she was like in her 80s that was also playing those as well.
Yeah, I remember that.
She was really cute.
She was having a ball.
Yes, she was. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, that go away, weather. You are not welcome here. Quick. And I need to put a log here. Or I don't, actually. I'll leave that as it is. Yes, I think I will.
The weather really is strange for the past week or so.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, Valen, you're up.
Yeah, no fair, and you've got me beat. Did some Glarvel, remember the dad joke I said the other day? Not off the top of my head. Refresh my memory. When does a joke become a dad joke? Not clicking. Brain is too baked. We're having July, August weather the last 3 days. When the punchline becomes apparent. That took a second, actually. That was like a little bit of a, like, you know, pull the pin and throw it type joke there. That was good.
Yep.
It nearly froze a couple days before. God, yeah, I remember that one. Oh, brother.
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, our furnace kicked on, and it's been over 80 the last 2 or 3 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous how bad the weather change has swung, and it's fried my brain. I can't think very well.
It happens. The brain fry. There we go, and...
Are you going to make a corn maze in that leafy canopy there?
something like that. I'm kind of thinking that some of these are gonna like lead somewhere, but I just don't know where yet. Oops. I need there. Is this one still gonna... Yep, that'll work. Okay. Now, the thing is, this is, at the moment, a big spawn factory for bad things. So I'm gonna have to also light this
it up.
Yep. Come to Texas. No, thank you. Been there, done that. Nah, I'm not built for Texas. Sorry. Wow, now I know where Buildcraft got its name from. I'm trying to build it from source, and it takes ages. That's looking a bit more woolly, a little bit more respectable. That's a very slow process, I tell you what, though. Now you know why I want leaf grenades.
I can't imagine how horrible of an idea it would be with
What
that.
also struck me is your head position when you're looking straight up.
What's that?
It looks so much like a dog.
I question how good an idea a leaf grenade would be.
Oh yeah, looks like a little Scotty
It's gonna
dog,
be
doesn't
more-
it? Look at that.
It's probably going to be about as much fun as a grenade that spouts webs everywhere.
Hey, I'm just thinking, you know, I miss witchery for some things, you know.
Yep.
I've been keeping up with Ellison's latest project, Eidolon. Oh my god.
So you named
You
it?
got two dogs in one there. The way that you looked was the
Give hug.
Cocker Spaniel from Lady, and then if you rotate just enough the other way, it looks a little bit like Snoopy still.
But he's
Valen creating illusions.
he's making his latest mod much more evil inspiration. I think he's I don't think he wants it to be like super trolly, you know, like witchery level, but it sounds like some elements of it maybe moderately trolly.
Which one are you talking about?
Eidolon.
Oh no, it's completely meant to be trolling.
Yeah.
Probably.
I don't know if it's going to be worse or the same level as Witchery, but yeah, that one's shaping up to be interesting.
Yeah. And one here. Okay. So, to light things up, I'm going to need a wand. Da-da-da. And then I could actually illuminate the logs along the path, which I think might be cool. Da-da. Actually, wait. That is kind of weird. Maybe I'll do just the little lights. Wait. And just kind of blink them here and there.
Why don't you change up the color?
I think I'm alright with the yellow, actually.
Okay. I just thought of that as you were doing it. I was like, oh yeah, you could probably make a few of those green, a few blue.
If anything,
Might look interesting.
I might switch it to green just so that it would be more camouflaged. But I think at the moment I'm just going to keep it with the yellow.
Green or lime green would look really pretty in that, I think. But that's my opinion.
Let's see here. Whoops, wrong one. Oh, not exploration. I don't even think that it's in attunement, is it?
Now there's an idea.
What's that?
I'm just reminding you to check chat. Valalag has gone on long enough.
Sorry.
No worries, no worries. You got busy in the zone.
A leafy mammoth? Is this the tree to end all trees? Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. Too dark. Valen forgot to pay the light bill. His tacks are dulling down from use. Oh, you would think he would give himself night vision while in creative. It would make it easier than carrying a torch. Yeah, but I need to light the area up. Harder to light up for mob spawning, though. Yep, exactly. Valen, use a flint and steel. That will make plenty of lighting. Oh God. That's
Well, it would.
That's not cool.
It wouldn't last too terribly long, but it would give you plenty of light.
Formation one.
Just make sure you back up before using that one. I've heard that it kind of destroys homes.
I'll just use some lightning. How's that? That always gives off a good sensation of fiery death, I guess. What is it to change the color with the illumination wand? I don't have that chapter unlocked.
I think you just craft it with the dye. I'm not certain of that, though.
Let's give it a go. Green. Grab one of those.
Lime green might work a little better, but you'll have to check it.
Don't know if it needs to have more light or more darkness. Okay. Time set 10,000. This up here. Apparently it's not quite that simple, or I just don't have that unlocked yet, but I am in creative.
You do it in a crafting grid? Like a regular vanilla crafting grid to just change the light?
Let me just double check to see if lime dye works as well. No, it does not. Okay, this and this. It's not like it needs to be.
And you may not be able to do it because you don't have it unlocked yet.
It's a resonating wand. There we go. I think I might have been using the resonating wand this whole time. I don't know. Let's find out here. I think the regular green.
Robin had seconds of a time trying to do the lighting until I came over and clicked it for him.
Oh, cool. So if I just click it with green, it replaces the yellow. That's nice. That means I don't have to like place a block, remove a block.
That's not too bad. Yeah, the stream is just catching up with where you are, and that green will probably look okay. I like how it replaces it. It's too bad he doesn't make one that rotates colors.
Put it in a suggestion.
Like a firework.
Put it in a suggestion. I'm sure Hellfire would totally be up for that.
Does he do suggestion from BitHubs, or does he do it from the Discord?
Both.
So the right answer is yes again?
Yes. ASMR lighting, giving that good tingly sensation. No such thing as a color resonating wand. That hold on. That remembers me to a great story. I did one of my weekly videos about the progression on our 147 map. We had a huge tree farm and a bit of similar tree as Valen is building. It was 3 a.m. when I was passing the tree and it was gone. A lightning strike hits it during the recording and it burned down completely. Well, on the plus side, it rains a lot on this server. So, thunder and lightning, possible. Rain, very likely. So, it might get put out as soon as it starts, maybe? I don't know.
Reminds me a lot of the mansion.
Oh, yes. Oh, that.
The lag caused lava to not get picked up right after it was placed, and more than half of it burnt down.
Yeah.
2/3 gutted.
The Great Mansion deforesting.
The Great Mansion burning of 16.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as the server burning, that's true.
Yes. By the way, I don't think I'm ever going to do another tree base again. Unless the tree comes pre-built. Now I know why Captain Sparkles like just imports his Jerry's tree every single time instead of building a base. He's like, nope, I've got a totally awesome base. It's coming with me in every single playthrough. I do really like doing like creative builds though. I mean, especially on like really massive packs that have a lot of options. And I have to say, I don't like Draconic Evolution for practical use, but I love it for creative building because you've got those particle generators that you can do so much with. I did that steam spider that I'm still pretty proud of on the Infinity mod pack. That was really good. Okay, so first arm, let's go down here. Take a look. Still looks like a Scotty dog. All the controlling was flying around, just awesome. Homicidal Eagle 1, welcome to the Mischief, and thanks for the follow. Alright, so I think I'm going to need to bushify this a little bit. Oh, there's a log right there that needs leafing. Time to eliminate the Scotty dog, sorry. Or Lady and the Tramp. Or Snoopy. However you want to see it. Vespine Toast 235, welcome to the Mischief. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Alright, so got a big empty space here. Need to put a little bit in this area, I think. Click. For great buildings, I have my brother. I'm not quite good in building larger structures. No, thank you. Leafy and the tree amp. Alright, and a little bit of this. There. Okay, that's a little bit better. I've got another gap over here still. Alright. Need to put here, there, there.
And there we go. Got the suggestion done, and I ran away just like he does when he does suggestions.
Hey, Homicide Eagle and Vespine Toast, welcome to the Mischief, says Rowan. Thanks, Rowan, for always welcoming people. And not killing people for too many puns. So if you did, I wouldn't have anybody left watching. They'd all be dead. There's been a lot of leaves in this stream.
Yeah.
Tonight. A lot of leaves. Oh gosh. What was that old Back to the Future quote? It was right, McFly, why don't you make like a leaf, or make like a tree.
Make like a tree and get
out of here.
Or as much sense as a submarine with wooden doors, or however he said that.
Oh, I missed that one.
Yeah, he said it in, I think it was the second one.
Oh.
He did the submarine one to the old man, and the old him smacked him upside the head and said, "No, it's screen doors." Moron.
Alright, that's looking pretty good. A little bit here, and I think I'm good for this branch. And there. Okay. Might put another one here. For those that are wondering, I'm currently playing Modded Mischief 2 mod pack for Minecraft 1.11.2. You can find it on Curse if you have an interest in checking it out. It is mainly a magic-themed mod pack. It is still currently also in beta, as we are all eagerly anticipating the latest version of immersive engineering to help round it out with a nice progressive tech tree. And Animania has recently been updated. It's not been updated on this mod pack yet, but it got updated this week, I believe. And it's got a whole lot of new stuff. Draft horses, you can have hamsters on your shoulders, ferrets, all sorts of stuff. There's a ton of new add-ins. It's just really, really nice.
It is definitely a lot of fun to play.
Yeah, I do like this mod pack quite a bit.
Some parts are a little harder, but it's worth it.
Yep. I'm happy to be part of Mischief. It's always nice to have that turbo. Alan, I see you are taking a page from the Twilight Forest School of Leaf Placement. Lol, he is. Hey, did you guys know that Twilight Forest is almost fully ported?
Is it?
They're making some serious progress on it. It's really impressive seeing what they're looking at. I mean, at least from what they're showing in the pictures, Twilight Forest is visible. You know, I mean, I didn't say how much percent-wise is completed, but I mean, they're showing pictures, and it looks like, you know, Twilight Forest. All the conversion stuff that they've been working on is actually, they're getting through the thousands and thousands of errors, and they had like, what was it, something sick, like 82,000 things that they needed to work, 82,000 errors. And last I knew, they had it down to like less than 13,000. And this was like a month ago or something. So I'm pretty sure that they're making some serious progress on this mod. I'm really happy and eager to see it.
I'm questioning you here.
What?
I'm just gonna question you for now.
What is your question, Padawan?
I don't mean that type. Sheesh.
Here, let me take a look. Hold on a second here. Where is it? No, oh, there it is. Let's see if I can find this. Okay, so I take it back. They have actually completed all the models. They're working on lily pad logic now. I have no idea what that means, but they're working on it.
You don't remember the giant lily pads in Twilight Forest?
I played Twilight Forest so many times, I didn't play it in the last version. So I did not see the most recent version of Twilight Forest, which I think...
But you don't remember those giant lily pads in the swamp-like area?
Nope.
Or actually, was it just generals? There were giant lily pads.
I only played Twilight Forest where it actually had the restrictive barriers once.
That's basically Twilight Forest.
But they were also broken, so you could, like, they were walls at that time. They weren't actually like things that you could walk into and get a really bad effect from. They were actually physically walls. So that was the last time that I actually played through some of Twilight Forest. And I didn't play through all of them either. I just played through like 3 of the quest lines.
So you didn't even go into it in the Mod of Mischief, you're saying?
No, that was primarily most of the other people had already run through the Twilight Forest, so I did not. I did not.
Well, there's basically
that was
giant lily pads.
That was the Infinity Pack.
Okay, then
because Mod of Mischief was 110.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure that it was like Al and Rowan were doing a lot of questing through Twilight Forest, which was fine. I didn't have any issue with that whatsoever. It's there to be explored. I think that somebody had mentioned a little bit of like how it's a wonderful exploration mod, but here, I'll get back into doing
Laggy.
something. But it tends to be that it's laggy because it's an exploration mod, but it's also laggy because once somebody's gone through an area, other people don't want to, for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Everything's been looted and stuff. So I don't know if they're going to change anything about that, but I think it would be nice if it somehow was so that people didn't like come in and find out that they're going to have to go 2,000 to 3,000 blocks away before they can start questing. And in order to get there, they're trapped because they can't progress with, stuff. So like it's best on like a single player or a server with a few people. You get a lot of people and they want to do it, and it's like,
Yeah.
let me just delete that dimension for you.
It makes sense though that the whole entire thing, at least. But that's more or less how most dimensions are.
Yeah. Rowan, do I need to fear the dark? Yes. Yeah, that's Spellcraft 80 JEI pages of facades. Not the dark per se, more
I
like
see
the people in the dark.
Rowan saying my name.
Anybody a WWE fan? I have to step away for a bit. Wifey needs medical attention to help her heal from an injury. Oh,
And the sad thing is you read that after I got back.
Well, I got caught up in a conversation.
Yeah, I know. You guys were talking about
she okay?
Twilight Forest. Yeah. She just slammed her knee kind of hard when she was at work, and so it's built up a little bit of fluid.
Gosh.
It's nothing big.
Oh dear, be right back. Atomic Blom and Drolkis are doing something great there. Yes, they are. Lilypad Logic? Wasn't that the last version? Who's the other guy that's talking? Oh, I'm talking to some of the patrons in our patron chat on our Discord channel. Currently, I believe it's Glarvel and Ravin are in there with me. Let me double check. Yep, Glarvel and Ravin. There's no one else in there at the moment. And they are both patrons of ours. Well, actually, Ravin is my sole moderator that we have. And he inspects the stream and uses the chappa as often as he deems necessary. or as I deem necessary, as the case may be. Could be the latest for 1710. Valen lag is real. It is very real tonight. Yes. Hi, Homicidal Eagle, and welcome to the Mischief. Yeah, just wait until I start dual streaming on 2 different platforms.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Then it's really going to be fun.
It's not going to be regular Valen lag. It's not going to be remotely Valen lag. It's just going to be silence.
Yep. Just because everybody's going to
level of Valen lag, that's for sure.
People are going to be just muting the stream. All right, so I don't have the roof up on here just yet, but I feel that one area is pretty good. I mean, it looks fairly bushy at this point.
And square.
Right, I told you I didn't do the rounding details yet, but it's looking pretty good. Might fluff it out a little bit more, make it a little fluffier. This one is just really annoying. This leaf is too symmetrical. Oh god. Ugh. I just can't. I can't. No, I'm gonna have to break.
The problem
things.
was you already had the structure there before you put the leaf.
Well, I can change the leaf shape, I think.
Well, that's why it ended up being symmetrical, is because you already had that built.
Yeah.
You tried to make sure that you could encase that. I run into that problem sometimes.
Did you guys know you could use GIF images as your avatar thing on Discord?
Yes.
I did not till I looked at the FAQ on Twilight Forest and went to the comment thing, and then I just see the bird dancing in the avatar slot.
Yep, as when you hover over one of the lines of text that they've used, you'll start seeing the that. Yes. This one, that one, that one, and that. Okay, that's a little bit better already. Robin is Valen's lackey. No, he's not. I can think of worse people to serve. This Clarval. True, yeah. Think of a couple Cheetos. Anyway, the new buildcraft has a fancy in-game manual. Valen doesn't like symmetry. Oh. You guys are like... Oh.
Did you get the comment after that?
He's too square for it to work. It's for on top of the list. Which list? Plots. Go, Rowan. She's done this before. Not many survive.
Times.
Not many survive the Rowan list. Good luck.
I think I was on the list.
What's that?
I think I might have been on the list as well.
Many people have been on the list. I think I was on the list briefly, but I may have made recompense to try and survive.
That or you
I don't
got
know if
moved
there's
down.
enough recompense for what I've done.
Not at all.
Yeah, I don't think there's any saving you, Clarval. I think
I knew that years ago. Come on, come up with new news.
the number of dad jokes that you've been telling on here. Yeah, I think you're done. Your days are numbered, mister.
Yeah.
And the number is negative.
The new buildcraft has a fancy in-game manual. Ooh, Valen. She's grinning now. This is good.
I'm more
Because it's not
imagining
you that she's grinning at.
just due to Rowan's avatar image. I'm just more or less imagining a dragon grinning.
Yep, pretty much. Let's do this. Oh man, the creative Minecraft music. It's very soothing. Okay, let's see. Could do one here. That might work. And then here. Yeah, I think that might work. I just need to round out that other one a little bit more. Hold on a second. I will check chat in a second.
No worries, they're just talking about the grins.
I'm not even a dad, and I made bad dad jokes. You got it. I imagine the Grinch grinning. Just the evil grin. Either works. Nice.
He needs to open his eyes, Raul.
I need to open my eyes?
Yeah, it's dark.
It is dark. Here, let's put this in my offhand. There we go. Then I'll accidentally place torch upside down or something crazy like that.
If you do that, it'll probably crash the server, though. You might want to be careful.
Yeah.
I'll place an upside down torch.
Yep.
Have you done that?
No, because Minecraft doesn't let you.
Right.
You should know that by now.
Well, I was like, is there something in here that I don't know about? With this sounds crazy. Upside down torches? This is madness.
Now we just need someone to make it. Though that could technically just be a chandelier.
No, a literal upside down torch. That needs to be a mod. It also needs to start fires over time.
No, that's already an invasion. We don't need more.
But only if it's upside down, because the lit part's underneath. That's better. I like that. You could do that to your big leaf, cutting out the corners so that it looks a little bit more rounded.
Just take this one out here. And just a little bit here. Oh, that here. That looks a little bit better. A little bit. Not much, but a little bit.
It isn't a beetle anymore, so it's a big improvement.
You ain't kidding either. All right. This on the side. Music stopped. It's so creepy now. Yeah, that works. All right, just fill in a few leaves. And I think that'll do it for that. That one there. Could use... Gosh, that door opening and closing. It sounded like one of those like old traditional video game doors. Cool, that's a little bit better. And then this one here. Yeah, that's not bad. Could be worse. Might thin this out a little bit more. One more there. And one more here. There we go. Let's try that. Yeah, that looks better. And then thin this out too. Whoopsie. Put the floor back. Maybe there. Yeah, I'm all right with that. Okay. And I know that there wasn't much progress. It was, well, I think there was a lot of progress. There was a lot of building progress. A lot more of the form has been put out. I think I'll do the next two platforms next, and then start moving the Ember stuff up and go from there. So, put Sphere on top of the thanks. Or just do night vision. Have your Ocelot pet out. Well, I don't have an Ocelot pet on me at the moment, but disabled that one due to a bug that was there before. Yep. Client crashing. Indeed. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. I'm going to check out to see who else is on for tonight that we can raid for the evening. I hope all of you have a good weekend.
Just one thing really quick before we do that. When you go to stream Foolcraft, please start the stream before you log in.
Okay.
Because we've got something planned for you, so.
Good to know. Okay.
Thank you for the enjoyable stream.
Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate the conversation. Let's see, who's on tonight? I should check my list of my network. That's what it's called. Let's see, we've got T-Love is on tonight. Oh, Blue Sunrise is on. My favorite immersive engineering creator. Oh, wait. If Blue's on and T-Love's on, that means it's Destiny night. Oh, they're doing the four-way streaming.
They are?
Yes, that is perfect. Let's...
see how it is?
Yeah. So here, I will... This is a perfect timing, folks. I mean, I know it's Destiny, so it's not Minecraft, and I was on a chill stream. This is going to be much more action-y. But here is the link for Blue. And then we'll head over there and do a little Mischief raid. Hopefully they won't mind. I don't think that they will. But then we can you guys can check out the new 4-screen co-op multiplayer option that is on here. So I'm looking forward to it. Don't forget, #Mischief raid. And I'll see you guys over there. Thanks. Bye.
And Garble, if I remember correctly, it did not kill players. It killed
Yeah, it did.
me.